Good morning and welcome to Worthy Existence. I am Lindsay Ryan, and full disclosure, I'm totally reading from a script. Today, I'm going to share with you the concept of inner parts. You can read all about, the first of my parts, this sounds ridiculous, in the blog that went out today. And I'm going to have a series of these parts pieces because I think they are incredibly important, especially for us adults going through a tough time. So in therapy, I practice this notion that when we are hurt, we have experienced a trauma or even a shameful event or a letdown, that we develop a little part of us that says, ooh, that was painful, that was uncomfortable, I don't like that. And it breaks off from ourself, from kind of our true being. This part of us that feels very hurt and scared and sad then goes off and isolates within us and does its best not to be seen or heard from again because it was painful when they were hurt. The part is not gone by any means, but it's just left behind at the time of the hurt. These little things are called exiles, the little wounded parts of us. I write all about it in this blog post, actually. It's my little girl, so stay tuned, or you can click below or sideways or wherever you're seeing this for the link. But these little exile parts are just simply trying to stay out of the way. Now, when we get hurt, we're also smart creatures, and so while we develop a wounded part, we also develop parts that protect us. So we call these firefighters and managers. Manager parts are exactly what you might think they are. They help us manage internally. They are the more responsible of the protecting parts. They might have an inner dialogue that sounds something similar to, you should be more careful. You shouldn't drive that fast. Or we can't eat that last slice of pizza. Uncle Joe died from a heart attack, and you know how that went over. So it's kind of more of that like mother-sounding voice. But managers just want to keep you safe. They can also say, be overbearing and controlling. So for me, one of my managers is anxiety. It keeps me in line, say, like, if I want to go inside to a restaurant to order a burger. I'm very socially anxious, and so sometimes I look at that line and say, oh my God, if I walk up there, they're going to say, get out, you're the worst human in the world. And so anxiety serves to protect me, saying, you don't have to go in that line. You don't have to do any of that. And so while I'm protected, I also don't get to do or get something that I love. So, it's kind of a double-edged sword. It keeps you safe, but it also kind of holds you back. This other protecting class, or part, is a firefighter, and they are destructive. They still serve to protect you, but they kind of numb you out and allow you to avoid. They are the manager's reckless and immature counterparts. They say, oh, we're experiencing something traumatizing, or this is uncomfortable, or someone's being mean to us. Okay, let's have 12 beers because that is the way to handle this. They still serve to protect you, but they do it in a destructive manner. My firefighter tools were benzos, right? Because you can totally numb out on that. You don't feel a damn thing. And they're really good protectors. However, they still limited me, and they still didn't allow me to reach my full happiness or full potential. And so while these parts are protecting, they don't serve us. And so going back to the original is now we're a person that has all of these wounded and protecting parts within us. And what do we do with that? That's something that I'm going to explore over the next couple weeks is what do we do with that? How do we soothe those inner parts? And I think it's different for everyone. Sometimes we need to be seen and we need to be heard. Our exiles need to know that it's okay. You're not going to be hurt like you were again. And your protectors need to know that, hey, you know what? I've got this. Like, thank you for protecting me, but you can take a seat. I don't need you right now. And so it's kind of that fine balance of how do we soothe the parts and still be safe and protected. So thank you for listening, and until next time, there will be more. We are worthy. Bye.